Have you ever wondered why you should do a liver cleanse and why you should, according to Chinese medicine, why you should be doing a liver cleanse in the springtime? And what should you actually be doing to cleanse your liver? So today I'm going to break all of that down for you and make it super clear, super easy, and super simple to do. Welcome to Her Wellness Business Empire. I am your host, Diane Del Reyes, and today we get to dive into the kind of enchanting, fresh, new beginning time of spring, which is the wood element in Chinese medicine, and the rejuvenating power of a gentle liver cleanse. Look, when I used to think about liver cleanses, they sounded like they must be something harsh, intense, crazy. How do you do that? It sounded very confusing. And so I hope to make it a little bit more simple for you, take the mystery out of it, make it simple, make it easy, doesn't have to be intense and harsh. So as the kind of this new vibrant energy of spring is starting to unfurl around us, we find ourselves immersed in a season of renewal and rebirth. And in the ancient wisdom of Chinese medicine, spring is associated with the wood element, symbolizing growth, flexibility, and the blossoming of new beginnings. Just as the trees, I'm looking out my window, as the trees kind of stretch their branches toward the sun, we too are invited to expand and flourish and embrace this transformative energy. And it's really kind of a magical time. And at the heart of the wood element lies the liver, that is the organ system that is associated with the wood element. And it's a vital organ that is responsible for detoxification, metabolism, and what we call in Chinese medicine the smooth flow of qi, or our vital energy, throughout our body. However, in our modern world, which is filled with environmental toxins, stress, processed food, our livers can become overburdened, overtaxed, sluggish, and it really hinders our ability to thrive and be at our best. Like we might have headaches, we might have stomach aches, we might have physical pain, digestive issues. So there's so many things that if our livers are not liver hormonal imbalances, because our livers detoxify our hormones. So if it's not working optimally, we are going to suffer, and we don't want to suffer. We want to thrive, and we want to feel good, and we want to have energy. So fear not, dear friends. Spring offers us the perfect opportunity to support our liver health and embark on this a gentle cleanse to rejuvenate our bodies and spirit. So by harnessing the power of seasonal foods, herbal remedies, essential oils, and mindful practices, we can gently detoxify and revitalize our livers, which really help pave the way for greater vitality and well-being. So, what does a gentle liver cleanse entail, you might ask? Good question. Well, it begins with starting with nourishing our bodies. I am of the school of crowding out. This is something I learned when I became a certified holistic health coach. So instead of like always thinking, what do you have to take away? We're always being deprived. What do we have to remove? Think about what we can actually add in. Add in more of the good so that we are not missing the bad, right? So it's like starting creating new habits. So I think about also a cleanse as is really an opportunity to start shifting habits and making something normal and something that you look forward to and something that you do on a more regular basis, rather than grabbing that bag of chips, maybe you're grabbing fruit, right? It doesn't really make sense because one's sweet, one's salty, but you get the idea. So first we have to nourish our bodies with seasonal, fresh produce, such as leafy greens. By the way, green is the color of the wood element too. Every element has color associated. So think of anything green, right? Kale is my favorite, but anything green, leafy green that you can get your hand on, you can be using it. And I am a huge fan of juicing. So I love adding a green juice. I'll give you my favorite juice recipe. It's kale, green apples. What else do I put in there? Cucumber, boom, 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 ginger, lemon. I think that's it. So good. So good. I can feel it in my cells. It just like, I feel like it lights up every cell in my body. Sprouts, citrus fruits are also great. Citrus is a great, seasonal fruit to be, depending on where you are in the world, but citrus fruits is something really great to be adding in. I've been throughout the winter, I've been adding a lot of oranges in the afternoon to kind of get a little bit more of that vitamin C and that sweetness and that freshness. It really helped me through this Pacific Northwest winter. And they're really rich in antioxidants and nutrients that really support that liver function. Our liver loves citrus. So additionally, incorporating bitter, which is the flavor or taste of the wood element, and the liver loves bitter. Bitter herbs like dandelion root, milk thistle, and burdock into your daily routine can help stimulate bile production and aid in the elimination of toxins and breaks down fats in our digestive system. So as alongside dietary changes, it's essential to cultivate practices that nourish our souls and promote emotional well-being during the liver cleanse. So when the liver energy or wood energy is out of balance, they're seeing what happens is there tends to be kind of this continuum of like too much excess heat. There can be like liver, a lot of anger or irritability or frustration on the other end of that, in the more kind of like deficient state or stagnant state. It's more like feelings of depression, right? So feeling melancholy. So it can run that spectrum. We're trying to find some place in the middle. So doing stuff that's good for your mind, body, spirit is all important when you're working on your cleanse. Like, oh, liver does not like stress. So whether it's spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness meditation, and engaging in like really gentle movement like yoga or Tai Chi, finding moments of stillness, reading, connecting with, your besties. Journaling is such a great detoxifier because you can actually get the stuff that's out of your head that's toxic, get it on paper, right? Get it, maybe you burn it. Being in stillness and connection really allows us to release that stagnant energy. We call that liver chi stagnation, and embrace the flow of life and chi. So let's also not forget the power of hydration. So this is the time when we should be upping our water. You can, obviously filtered water. I have been really into doTERRA's electrolytes, which are fun. They're new electrolytes. They are phenomenal. They taste great. I'm particularly fond of the strawberry. I put a link for that below, but they're so good. They make me feel so much better than just drinking water. But you can just drink filtered water, herbal teas like dandelion root or ginger, like whatever teas that you really like, the herbal teas, and they're going to help flush out toxins from our system and really keeps our cells hydrated as well. Now, also consider adding a squeeze of fresh lemon to your water for an extra boost of vitamin C and detoxifying properties. So as we kind of embark on this journey of this renewal, self-discovery, new beginnings, it's important to approach our gentle liver cleanse with compassion and grace. So don't be hard on yourself, you know, set an intention to do it for start with a day, right? And then just take it to the next day. Like maybe make these things a new habit where again where you're adding things in. Maybe your afternoon snack instead of a snack, it's fruit or it's a juice. Or maybe you're making a smoothie with lots of greens. I've been eating my lunch lately. I've been craving kale, so I've been making this like massaged kale salad with lemon juice and olive oil. What else am I putting there? Some pecans in there, some other things. Oh, avocado. So good. Anyway, that's a great, and it's very satisfying. Let me tell you, you're chewing a lot. So, and chew. And you know what? When you're eating, when you're doing any of these things, do them in a way where you're not like watching TV or scrolling through Instagram. Light a candle, set a nice place setting, be in a surrounding where you know when you're eating, it's meant for nourishing. Chew the hell out of your food. Just chew and just it's like we just like eat so fast, right? We are always rushing and eating. And it's like if we can take the time, even if it's 10 minutes, to chew our food and actually taste what we're eating, right? And I'm always thinking like, I really love what I'm eating. Tastes so good. Why do I want to eat it fast? I want to chew it and savor the flavor. And you're going to get full faster. You're going to feel more satiated. You're going to feel like you've done something very nourishing for yourself. So these are just like little tips that I like to do when when I remember. I do try to remember to do that, but like sometimes I do. I still find myself eating so fast. I'm like, why am I eating so fast? It's not like I'm rushing to get anywhere. It's like just become a habit. So this is a really great time to support your liver and to also be creating new habits. So, but be compassionate, be graceful with yourself, and remember, it's not about deprivation or perfection, but rather honoring our bodies and nourishing ourselves from the inside out. So let's embrace the spirit of spring, awaken our senses, and embark on this transformative journey together. And don't forget, here I'm going to list my top 3 favorite spring oils, essential oils below those are like the spring must-have oils. But one of the most important oils, well, there's 2 from doTERRA. One is just lemon oil. So use the lemon oil okay, I just thought of 3. So use the lemon oil in your water. So that's another way when you're not having the electrolytes in there. I'll link all of this below. Use lemon oil. And that's going to really help. What the lemon oil does, it actually detoxifies your cells. So it's gently pulling petrochemicals out of your cells, making your cells happier. And then the water is like flushing it out. So win-win for that. And then I would be using an oil, Blue Tansy or Balance from doTERRA on liver 3. And I can share where liver 3 is right here. And so use that on liver 3. That helps move, that really just has a big affinity for the liver meridian, the liver channel. So it'll start helping that free flow of liver chi in the meridian. And by the way, if you're still getting your menstrual cycle, I'm not, so it's been a while, it's going to help that too, because the liver channel encircles the reproductive organs. So a lot of women who are still having their menstrual cycle feel better. Like their menstrual cycles are better. So blue tansy on liver 3, lemon in your water, and then there's a blend called Zendocrine, which actually helps the liver, but a lot of the other detoxification pathways in our body. So you can be, I just actually used it today. I started using it today. Zendocrine on the bottom of my feet in the first thing in the morning, like after my shower, put it in on the bottom of my feet. And those are the three that would be great to support your liver cleansing journey. Well, I hope, thank you so much for joining me. I want to keep it really simple for you. I want to hear from you. What have you ever done a liver cleanse? I did a liver, the first time I actually really did a liver cleanse, I was still in Chinese medicine school, so a million years ago. And we did it for 8 weeks and it was intense. So, okay, let me, I think, I like to say, what can we add in? But let me just say, we want to minimize. What do we need to minimize too? We need to minimize processed food. We need to minimize alcohol and sugar. So if we can eliminate those, that'd be great. And I don't mean the natural sugars from oranges. That's not the same. I'm talking about table sugar. So if we can minimize or eliminate white sugar, even white flour, alcohol, and what was the other one I said? I can't remember. Processed food. Yes, that would be ideal. That would be your ideal scenario. So let's embrace this magic of spring, honor your liver, and embark on a super gentle liver cleanse to rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. So until next time, remember, you get to bloom where you're planted and embrace the beauty of this incredible season, I should say. And I look forward to seeing you on our next episode. So if this was helpful, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel so that more people can see this information, share it, and hit the notification button so you know when my next episode comes out. All right, take care.